Welcome everyone in this new video on Yakuza 0. Today we are gonna do some sub-story, I think. If I can find any, I think then there aren't a lot of sub-stories left for this chapter. Let's see, there is the one with the kid and the father. Random encounters are kinda annoying, like always. Yeah, I hope there are no other random encounters. There is a hostess here. I don't know if we can get there. If I can recruit her to come and work at our club, she'll probably be good enough to help us. So. Okay. High-end accessory would be nice. A ring, a necklace, or a bracelet. I'll work for you if you buy me one. Okay. I don't know if I have... No, I don't have it. I don't have anything like that. Okay. Let's see this sub-story here. Hey, what's got ya down in the dumps? Did you wanna throw the ball or something? Yes, very much so. Surely you don't need to be that despondent over it. You're making me feel all guilty over here. I just wish I could have played the catch with him, even if it were just that one throw. Why him? Thank you for being so kind. Thanks for getting my ball. Haha, you keep at it, kid, and you'll be in the pros. Bye-bye, misters. Bye-bye. Ain't old enough to be a mister. What's the matter? Why were those two so fascinating to ya? You have nothing to do with this. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Just to tell my wife and son. Huh? What are you talking about? You are obviously just a random guy to both of them. It's because my wife and son can't recognize me. What? How's that possible? 6 months ago, my face was surgically altered. Surgically altered? What for? I can't get into details, but it was Yakuza related. A little bit of trouble. A little bit. Not so sure about that. The real me is officially dead. Now I live as Keigo Akatani with a new face and identity. So you were forced into assuming another life. What's your real name? The man is now dead. Akatani is my real name now. I'm sorry. Man, that's complicated. Just imagining it, I can tell ya you went through a hell of an ordeal. Yes, at first it was a shock every time I saw this stranger's face in the mirror. There is no one in the world who can recognize me for who I was. That realization made me want to kill myself. I fought the urge for a long time. But then I remember my family. That mom and boy. Yes, but I'm total stranger to them now. The best I can do is watch them from afar, like you saw me doing. Can't you just tell your wife and son about what happened and go back to them? If only I could do that. The real me is supposed to be dead. I doubt they would believe me, my outlandish story. Even if I could convince them, I don't know if they could accept me with a stranger's face. Besides, I'm deep in the underworld, deep enough to attract the kind of trouble that makes a man change his face. Just by being around me, those two could be in danger. It's better to just watch them from a distance. Got ya, man. Now I'm really sorry. I threw that ball back to your boy. Please don't worry about it. I'll wait for another opportunity. It's gotta be tough for ya. Take care, huh? Thank you. You are the first person I spoke with truthfully since my face was altered. If you don't mind, may I ask your name? It's Majima. It would be nice if I could chat with you again sometime. Majima-san, well, I should be going. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we are gonna get him to spawn another time. I don't know. Well, anyway, we have the club to do. So we should do the club and we should do the training if we have enough money to do that. Abilities tag. Okay, no, I don't think we have enough money to do the training right now. Let's do the club first, so we can get the money for the training. Okay, we don't have a choice here, I think, since this fucking town is filled with random encounters for some reason. Seki. I don't know why Sotenbori has this like alleyways that are so annoying. Oh, that's another substory, okay. That's the tax one, I think. Get real, you leech. Okay. Get real, you leech. Huh? What's all this then? A taxing issue. Screw your little sales tax. You want us to pay a tax every time we buy something? You bloodsuckers, you'll bleed the whole country dry. Understand. Your anger is justified, but it's a necessary evil for the sake of the nation's people. Get stuffed. You gonna pay sales tax on that fancy suit that you're wearing? You damn bureaucrats. This tax is only made to keep the common people down. Yeah, you vulture. That younger guy is sure taking some hit over some kind of tax issue. Guess it's my lucky day to run into the son of a bitch bureaucrat trying to spring the sales tax on us. All alone in a back alley, no less. I don't like your tone, sir. I represent the voice of the general populace, and I'm here to tell you, we're fucking pissed. Yeah, why don't we give you a little test of public opinion? Tell you know what oppression feels like. Please, calm down. Violence isn't the answer. Don't do this. This pot's about to boil over. Okay, that's the tax sub-story. Well, we can do this, but this is gonna be bad. Please, calm down. Shut it, asshole. Hey, fellas, let's tone it down. No sense ganging up on one guy. Have a little pride, huh? What? You don't know who this cockroach is, do you? Is the pencil-pushing dickwad that came up with the sales tax. Sales tax? What? Don't ya watch the news? It's a new tax they're going to start charging next year. Every time you buy something, they're going to charge you 3% more as a tax. Isn't that ridiculous? What? That is some bullshit. And this guy is the douchebag. That's highway robbery. Ah. Whoa, I about lost it for a second there. Listen, guys, I totally understand what it did piss you off, but being this guy to a pulp isn't gonna make the sales tax go away, is it? Who gives a shit? The government needs to know what the people think of their shit policies in a way they'll understand. Direct action. Yeah, power to the people. If you ain't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You wanna stick up for this mosquito, then we'll show you the power of the masses too. So what you're really after is blowing off steam. Sure, see how far that's gonna get ya with me. Prepare for the revolution, asshole. Okay, 3% isn't a lot, actually. I mean, here it's 22. I mean, it sucks. And that's it. There is nothing to say about that. I'm sorry, I was out of line. It won't happen again. Public outrage sure fizzle fast. Thank you for stepping in. Those people were out for blood. I'm Taiyo Matsuzato. Taiyo, as in the sun. If I may, can I buy you a drink? Thanks. That's a good name. I'm Majima. No need for any thanks, though. Oh no, I absolutely insist. Sounds like you got your work cut out for Yato. You some kinda politic big shot? Well, I don't have much in the way of rank or power, but I am in a position to help steer the country. I came to Suddenbury for a conference on taxation policy, but I wasn't prepared to face the public about it. You're driving a tank called the government. Even if you're careful, people are gonna be pissed when you steamroll them. But you are trying to make this country a better place to live, right? You gotta take some pride in that. Do you think so? I knew people would be unhappy with the new tax, but only on a logical level. When I saw how emotional they got about it, well, it was daunting. If they find out that the sales tax is only the tip of the iceberg and that there are more taxes on the way, I hate to think how the people will react. What? More taxes on top of the sales tax? Right, nothing set in stone yet, but we're considering many more effective ways of generating revenue streams. In fact, at tomorrow's conference I have to give a talk on some of those proposals. That's so, well, I guess with everyone making such good money these days, I can't fault the government for wanting to get their hands on in the pie. Yes, but as you've seen firsthand, we have to consider public opinion. I wonder if I can really come up with a tax policy that everyone could live with. Good luck with that. Even if they're throwing cash into a fireplace, nobody wants the government to hold out its hand. Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I haven't found the right balance and I'm a little lost at the moment. Well, I can say I understand a little what you're trying to do, but take care of the country for us, alright? Wait, Majima-san, can you help me just once more? Huh? You got another Bob waiting to string you up? Oh no, not that. I want to get your views on taxation. What? I know less than nothing on the subject of taxes. That's why you are perfect. You see, I just had this idea. Perhaps someone who is completely ignorant of taxation can offer an entirely different perspective. You think? Please, Majima-san, it's no exaggeration. The fate of this country rests on your shoulders. Will you please give me advice on taxation policy? Okay. Okay, you win. Let's talk some taxes. Thank you, your insight will be invaluable. But this is hardly the place for it. Can we go somewhere more appropriate? Sure, lead the way. So, dear politician, bring the taxes down to 0%. No, you better keep in mind I don't know the first thing about tax policy, don't expect much from me. No, that's exactly why I asked you. I know you have some unique insights, not bound by typical conventions. So you're basically hoping to strike gold in a copper mine? Well, let's just make sure you're not completely in the dark with a basic question. Sure. Majima-san, do you know what the government collects taxes from the people? To keep the people down. Yeah. To collect on our debts, to provide public services. It's for providing public services, right? Ah, yes, that's exactly right. I'm sorry for asking such a basic question. Just as you said, Majima-san, taxes are collected mainly for providing public services. Education, medical care, the police, fire departments, and so much more are paid by taxes. They pay for services that the people need to survive. Yeah, we gotta build roads and bridges and keep in working order, right? But there is more to it than that. Exactly. They also serve other purposes as it pertains to general wealth, but we don't need to go into that much detail. Like I said, there is a whole lot I don't know. But aren't you interested in where your money goes? It's always good to ask more about taxes. Yeah, I'm getting a proper schooling here. Okay, let's shift to the main theme. Majima-san, if you were in the position of collecting taxes from the people, what would you tax? Adult entertainment, tobacco, Sado-san. Tobacco? Why not charge taxes on tobacco? Tobacco, you say? Interesting. Since the government monopoly on tobacco products ended 3 years ago, there actually has been a small tax on tobacco products. Yeah, I smoke myself, so I don't really want to pay a tax on them, but I suppose they're non-essentials. And if you're gonna jack up taxes, it's the non-essential stuff that you start with. People might even be more likely to understand a tax on smokes, right? I see, tobacco tax. Yeah, packs around 200 yen now. People bitch on, but I think they'd still fork over 300 yen. I see, interesting. At the 400 mark though, I think I'd have a long hard think about each pack being worth it. Yes, I think at that point I'd consider cutting back on my intake too. And what about 500 pack? I'd probably quit, cold turkey. You'd quit at 500, but if we raise it incrementally, huh? He started muttering all of a sudden. What else do you think would have potential for taxation? I think something that's closely tied to everyday living would have the best potential. A tax tied to everyday living, huh? Pretty shrewd. Air, pets, gasoline. Why? How about jacking up the tax on gasoline? Gasoline? Gasoline tax? Why not? People with cars are obviously living it up here. Why not skim a little more off the top? The price of gas is dependent on the cost of petroleum, so people have experienced price hikes before. They should be used to price creep, actually. There is also a provisional tax on gas tax. Yes, there is certainly room to raise taxes without too much notice. Hey, why all the mattering? Yeah, not feeling that one either.
Yeah.
Oh no, far from it. I think it's a fantastic idea. I will definitely follow up on it. Oh, good to hear. Jima-san, anything else? Do you have anything else to say on the matter of taxation? Anything else about taxation? Oh yeah, right. Well, I was thinking about the sales tax these goofballs were all read up about. Yes? So next year we gotta start paying 3% on top of everything we buy, right? Yes, that's how it works. Well, why stop at 3%? Sure, you can go in at that rate, but will you get more if you bump it up? That would be impossible. Majima-san, you saw what happened. Just a 3% tax causes so much outrage. People wanted to tear me apart. To charge more would probably end in open revolt. No, Tayo-chan, you weren't thinking. People were pissed because you sprang a new thing on them, and you had to turtle up. Yeah, you gotta think about the long game. The long game? Familiarity is a scary thing, my friend. Sure, people are bitching and moaning about this shiny new tax, but once it becomes a regular part of life, they'll move on to the next thing to bitch and moan about. And that's when you start gradually turning into a screw. Every time you heat up a little, you'll get some more blubbering, but they won't be screaming bloody murder like the first time you introduce the tax. Wanna know why? Because they'll be used to getting screwed. If something they've already said gets a little worse, it's just the fact of life doing what they do. So if you wanna pull in some into cash, you gotta have a plan to really amp up that sales tax, Majima-san. I'm getting goosebumps. And I think you're terrifying, actually. Are you even of this art? Huh? You really wanna know? No, not really. Then, if the sales tax were to be raised, how high do you think it should go? How high should it go? Huh? You're setting at 3%, right? Let me see here. 5%. 8%. 50%. I don't know. 8%? Say around 8%? I see, 8%. Actually, that's a good number. It's neither too close nor too far from the double-digit 10% threshold. There will be a decent amount of people, but imagine it could be actually be workable. Yeah, but an 8% sales tax will bump 100 yen things to 108. That sure hurt my enthusiasm for buying pricey stuff. Maybe if we went from the initial 3% up to 5%, waited a little longer, and then hiked it up to the proposed 8%, then eventually with enough with the muttering under your breath, Yushan. Huh? Sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. Majima-san, I'm so glad I took the time to speak with you. You are a wealth of ideas. Yeah? Glad I was useful. Useful doesn't begin to describe it. Please take this. It's just a token of my thanks. You got some primeval spirit stones. Okay. Okay, better get going. I need to get back to the hotel and prepare my presentation for the tax conference tomorrow. Atta boy, do your country proud, you hear? Will do, Majima-san. I'll be sure to work in your advice. See you. You never feel that I'd be in a position to give a guy in the business of running our country advice. That you shan seem to get a handle on how to go about checking up taxes too. Good for him. Wait, checking up taxes. Did I just... If taxes go up, is it my fault? No way. Yes, Majima-san, yes. Can you not give advice on how to put more taxes? You got a Kyoko Maki Teppi card. Okay, let's see. What is Sunshine? This way, eh? Or that the other way? No. This is Sunshine, no? The map isn't very useful here, I think. Do you want to rent a cabaret? Wait a second. There's only Yuki. Okay, we only have Yuki. Let's see if we can go another one of those trainings. Prepare to open. Prepare to open. Special training. Customer service 3. Okay. Okay, ready for some training? Yes, please. Hey, Yuki-chan. Those butterflies finally gone? Well, it is just you after all, Majima-san. Oh, is that some sus detect? Alright, let's do this. I'm the customer, you are the hostesses. Ready? Yeah, of course. Hello, I'm Yuki. Are you welcome here today? We still got a long way to go. Let's see.
Hey.
Kinda cool today, huh?
そうですね。寒いですね。
Yuki-chan, I can tell you've been getting better with the customers lately, but you're still having trouble keeping conversation rolling.
すいません。何か喋らなきゃとは思うんですけど、何を話したらいいかがわからなくて。
You can talk about anything, even something small, the weather, current events. Keep it casual. Hell, you could even throw out something you've been trying to get off your chest.
なるほど。何気ないことですか。
Anyway, so today let's try putting the burden of conversation on you, Yuki-chan. The best trick to start a conversation is to just ask a question. Think of me as a guest and far away. Anything.
はい、わかりました。真島さんはお寿司のネタでは何が好きですか
？Tasturan like tamago, like engao. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try. I don't know. Engawa. I'm an Engawa guy.
真島さんも縁側が好きなんですか？奇遇ですね。私も縁側が一番好きです。
No kidding, you have quite a discriminating palate for a young lady, Yuki.
小さい頃、よくおじいちゃんとお寿司食べてましたから。
なるほどな。
You and your gramps were making sushi runs. Is your family loaded or something?
実家の裏の山とか、私の家のものだったらしいです。
え？
What? You some kinda lost mountain princess, Yuki-chan?
そんなことないですよ。今は自分の力だけで生きてますからね。かっぱ巻きで精一杯です。
See how that works. Your question was out left field, but it kicked off a whole conversation. I got to know you a little better in the process.
え？
You ask a question, the other person answers. Easy, right? If you're having problems carrying on a conversation, ask your customer a question and let them talk. That turn into a conversation pronto.
なるほど。会話を続けるテクニックですね。勉強になります。じゃあ真島さんってこういう仕事されてますけど、奥さんに怒られないんですか？
いや。
Nah, no wife to get mad at me in the first place. I live alone as a free man.
男の人の一人暮らしって全然想像できませんね。真島さんは料理とかするんですか？
Do I look like a chef? I just do whatever.
外食とかインスタントばかりだと栄養が偏りそうですね。肉じゃがとか差し入れましょうか。
I can make that. That'd be great. I think that'd be great. Yeah, that sounds tasty. Looking forward to it.
それにしても男の人は肉じゃがに弱いって本当だったんですね。
何やと？
Say what? You read that in a book or something?
はい、恋愛ハウツーブックに書いてました。男の胃袋は肉じゃがでつかめって。
Wait, you actually read book like that, Yuki-chan?
私がハウツーブック読んでるなんて誰にも言わないでくださいよ。
My lips are sealed. I can tell you are getting better at this talking thing. You're making good progress, Yuki-chan.
そうですか？でも 私がちゃんと話せてるのは相手が真島さんだからな気もしますけど。
What do you mean?
やっぱり見知った中の人と初めて会うお客さんとじゃ心構えが全然違いますよ。
I guess that's true. Give it some time and request you can imagine me. I have no idea. Give it some time and request you can imagine me. Imagine me. Just think of all the customers as me.
お客さんが全員真島さん
What's so funny?
ごめんなさい。真島さんだらけの客席を想像したらおかしくてつい
You know what I meant? It wasn't a literal suggestion.
分かってますって。でもありがとうございます。おかげさまでなんか今までよりも気楽に接客できそうな気がしてきました。
That's right. Good, good.
真島さんだらけの客席めんどくさそうだな。
Huh? You say something?
いえいえ、何も。
Hey, look at the time. Any last question you wanna ask me? Forget about the training for a second. Anything goes.
そうですね。真島さんは私のことどう思いますか
？Huh? What do you mean?
この店で働いてる私のことどう思ってるか知りたいんです。
You're cute, you're working hard. You are working hard. You're working hard.
そうですかね。最近は新しい子も増えてきたし、私以上に頑張ってる人いっぱいいると思います。
Comparing yourself to others is a losing proposition. What's important is how hard you're trying to be better. Besides, yeah, ain't great talking to guys, yet here you are, tough enough to overcome your weakness. That's something to be proud of, if you ask me.
真島さん、ありがとうございます。なんか真島さんに真面目にそういうこと言われるとなんかむずがゆいですね。
What do you mean, creepy?
でも嬉しいです、本当に。私もっともっと頑張ります。
Alright, let's call it a wrap. Thank you for the lesson. Sure thing, good job. So, let's see. It was a perfect lesson. I was having such a good time. I practically forgot we were training you. Really? That's great. Thank you so much. Keep it up and you'll have these customers melting like chocolate on a dashboard. You really think so? I do feel more confident now. I'll do my best to work harder. Okay, and Yuki is up to level 9. Okay. Let's see, club status list. We can just open, I think. Open for business. In the Mars area, okay. Open for business with this lineup, okay. Huh? Okay, our lineup isn't that amazing, to be honest. Let's see. Skill wants to be pampered. Let's see. Okay, we can put this one, which isn't that good anyway. Let's see. We don't have a lot of customers right now. I mean, I don't know how much time it takes. Love. We don't have a lot of love here. There is Namigo. Let's try Namigo. Okay. Which is Ladies Glass Link. Okay. I don't know if I remember the hand signals. Talk. Yuki is fine with that. Let's see, let's put Dolly. Help here. Guess glass, okay. Help please here, and that's that one. Okay, menu. That the other table wants the check. Sensation. Give gift. Okay. Let's see. Some other guest. Okay. Talk. Okay, let's give him Etsuko. Kawaii Etsuko. What the fuck are you talking about? Help, please. Okay. Ladies Glass. We haven't used Yuki yet, I think. Skill. Okay, Yuki isn't that helpful. Give gifts. Okay. Yeah, we have level 1 fever, but that's it. Ashtray. Okay, I don't know if I remember the ice signal. Let's see. Talk. This is not that good. Check, please. Give expenses gift. Okay. Let's see. Another guest. Okay. Party. Let's give him Yugi. So you know we use Yuki sometimes. Give a gift. We don't have a lot of guests right now. Okay, we skipped that help request. Love, okay, love. Namigo is fine, I think. Check there. Okay, give expenses gift. Which is always the best one, I think. Let's see. Help, please. The guest glass, okay. Time in the CabaClub runs differently from the outside world, I think. Check, please. Give expensive gift. Okay. Yuki got practically one-shotted by that guy. I don't know how. Yuki doesn't have a lot of HP for some reason. Okay, there is another one coming in table 2. Love. The only situation where Yuki is doing anything. Let's use the fever because I don't think we have a lot of time left. Table 5. Talk. Okay, it is one. Dolly. Check, please. Expensive. Wait a second. Expensive gift.
こちらになります
Help, please. No, wait a second. Ladies glass.
こちらになります
There is no one coming. Okay. Check, please. Too late. Yes, 11 guests, cover charges, food and drink sales, gift cost, okay, we got 4 million profit, which isn't... it's fine at this point, I think. We got 435 fans in the Mars area, which is actually double that what we had. Congratulations, Majima-san. We topped 500 fans from the Club Mars area. Nice. I bet Ino's not a happy camper right now. Well, it is Ino, so he's not going to stand for this. I'm sure he'll try something. For sure. He might try barging here again. That'd be bad. Do you think we should keep the doors locked? You donkey dong. How are customers gonna get in? Oh, right. Then what are we going to do? Oh, I know. Why don't we go and check out Club Mars? Huh? Go to Club Mars? Yes, we're going up against them. It might be a good chance to research what kind of man Ino is and what Club Mars is like. That ain't a half bad idea, Yoda-chan, so let's go take a look when we got some time. Yes, let me know when you'd like to go. Okay, I don't know if we are gonna do it right now. I don't think so. Because we are... Let's see if we can get to the other subquest we started before. No, I don't... Okay, there is another marker there. So we should maybe check if the guy came back. We should also farm for the handgun. If we got time to do that. Okay, those guys are so fucking annoying. Why are they four? Like there were 3 guys and then they became 4. Did they undergo mitosis or something? I don't know. Let's see, let's go to the guy right there. Let's see. Hello, Majima-san. Spying on your family from afar like usual, I see. Don't seem to see your wife anywhere, too. Yes, I think she's at her part-time job. Okay. Your little boy, what's his name? It's Yusuke. Little Yusuke-kun looks bored being by himself. Akatani, why don't you go play with Yusuke-kun? Huh? But... Who cares about your face? It shouldn't matter if you play with him as a total stranger. That might be true, but... oh, for crying out loud, come on, man, I'll go with ya. Let's go. Majima-san, wait. Hi, misters. What's up? Damn it, I ran up to this kid, but now what? What I'll say to him? Yusuke-kun, let's play. What's up to? Want some candy? What's up to? What's up to? I was watching these ants. Watch the ants, huh? Is that fun? Not really. What the heck? Say, what's your name? It's Yusuke. Yusuke-kun, do you play at this park a lot? Yep, with my mom if she's not working, but myself, mom has to work. When my dad was here, he used to play with me, but he's gone now. Yusuke-kun, do you miss your dad? Sure, I miss him. But if I say that, my mom gets sad and lonely too. So I don't say I'm sad anymore. Wow, you are a strong boy, Yusuke-kun. Hehehe. Will it be okay if us all guys join you so we can watch the T-Sense together? Sure, let's do that. Thank you. Is this kid's father alright and knows how to deal with his kids? I have to go home now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya. Thank you, Majima-san. You made it possible for me to spend time with my son. I was thinking maybe I forced it a little too much. Ah, you might be right. But thanks to you, I got to be with my son. I couldn't be any happier. I have to be going to. Akatani's got work to do. See you, Majima-san. Akatani sure seemed happy. Makes sense finally getting to talk to his son again. Huh? Mysterious man. Hey, you got some business with him, huh? Okay, why are they running? What's with them? Okay, I don't see them. No, there is no marker in the map. I don't think we are supposed to follow them. I mean, I don't know even who the fuck they are. Is that... What the fuck is that on the ground? Is that a syringe on the ground? What the fuck? In a park? Well, I mean, yeah. It makes sense. There is a card here if we can get it. You got a Nao Mizuki Type A card. Okay. Why are there attacks on my save point? Why? Okay, let's go to another save point. Okay, there is the other save point. If we can use that one. Okay, there are attacks. Even there. Okay, can we use this one? Okay. Well, I would say for this episode, everything we did a lot of stuff this episode, so I don't know. Subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. Let's see each other in the next episode of Yakuza 0. Bye bye.